So what I want to do is, damn, the questions is on this one. Hold on, let me send them to my other phone real quick. You heard me?
Nah, what you said?
I said, Bam, trying to get at you.
Oh yeah. I don't know him. I know him.
Bam, yeah, you gotta know Bam. I'm trying to think that Bam come in as a juvenile.
What Bam from?
I'm gonna tell you his real name. Damn, what Bam know me?
You ain't talking
Bam,
about black ass Bam from Savannah?
Bam from Atlanta. He had a police on his case. I
You
think
ain't
that
talking about
Singleton. Damn. They're gonna bother me if I don't get it. I'm finna tell you. Leslie Singleton. It'll come back to me.
I haven't seen. Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't
I
seen.
shot him your Instagram information. I ain't want to give your phone number and shit out. And then
Yeah. You ain't did
BJ,
nothing wrong.
somebody named BJ had hit me up too. He say he sent
Oh
you a request.
yeah. I was at Philly with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hollered at him in the he had hit me in my DM on Instagram. I
yeah,
hollered at him.
yeah. So I just been shooting folk the Instagram, bro. I don't do that phone number shit.
Yeah,
But
that shit. Yeah, a lot of people coming out the woodwork, folks. I ain't even hollered at in a long time. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? A lot of folks.
Then what I want to do, cause I had some people that sent me some questions that really like they. I had a lot of people saying, bro, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember seeing it on the news.
Yeah.
And then a lot of folk were like, yeah, man, they tried to persecute shit. I said, no, they ain't tried, nigga, they
They
did.
did.
Like
Yeah.
in real life. There's still, Coach Steele on here. They're one of my mentors right there. He the one when I
Mm-hmm.
first came home, bro, he made me go get my certification in anger management because I was just trying to help. But he really like, hey man, if you want to get on with the state or you want to get up on the grant, man, go get something that's certified by the state.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Lil B. Lil B just came home. He just did 26, the youngest
Yeah.
human to be sentenced up under this SB 440. I'm gonna pick up where we left off yesterday, but I also want to I want to get some of these questions, but some of these questions go further off into the story. But while
Mm-hmm.
we got them, Leslie
Leslie
Singleton, that's who it's
Singleton. Leslie Singleton.
Leslie Singleton, that's what it is. All right, so we talked about some of this last time. Did your brother girl set you up to get caught?
See, that's still now that's a good question because the when I came from Cumberland Mall, she came to get me that morning to take me to Cumberland Mall.
Okay.
Now at this point, I know the police looking for me because my co-defendant Eric came to my brother apartment like the night before I got locked up. And
Okay.
and him my mama and my brother, they go and have a secret conversation in the room while I'm sitting on the sofa. I'm laying on the sofa playing the game. They go in the room and have them a secret conversation or whatnot.
Yeah.
And so when Eric come out the room, he don't even look at me. So you know what I'm saying? I know it's something. He just walk right past me and go out the door. The next morning, my brother baby mama come get me, and she like, I'm gonna go to the mall, get some, and then I can come stay over there where they at, chill over there on that side of town where she at.
Yeah.
And in the process of that, she take me to Cumberland Mall. I realized the police following behind us. I see a little 6,000, which was Detective Zimmer. I didn't know it at the time though, but it was a blue 6,000 that was following us. And when we got on the freeway, I told her, I said, "Damn, 6,000 behind us." And so we keep on driving or whatever. We get off an exit before we get off on the Holly Street exit, and then come down by Overlook. And she like, who she now I seen the 6,000 fly past the house when we turn up our street. And she like, I say, there go that car right there. She like, man, that ain't that car. You just paranoid. She let me out. I go in the house. She said, I'm gonna run to my house and I'm gonna be right back. Soon as she get in the car and go up the street, she had to go to the plaza because she called the house and was like, who your brother had over there last night? I'm like, who my brother had over here? I don't know. You need to ask my brother who he had over here last
Yeah.
night. And then by that time the police were knocking at the door. I'm like, man, the police at the door. She like, you lying. I throw the phone down. When it looked out the back window, seeing that the police was all on the wall out there. When it looked out the front window, seeing that they were spread out on the wall and in front of the door. So I had a little rusty 38 that was sitting on the table.
Yeah.
So I took the 38 and I put it up under the seat cushion. I mean the sofa cushion, and then I opened the door. When I opened the door, they say, you Michael Lewis. I say no from the beginning. So they say, what's your name is? I
You
say
gave your
Jason
brother name.
Morgan. Yeah, I
Yeah.
say Jason Morgan. I told them my brother name. I'm at the house by myself now. So I say Jason Morgan. So they say, okay, we want him too then. You know what I'm saying? They were like, get him, we want him too then, because they wanted my brother at the same time. Detective Anderson, who was a federal agent who knew everybody in the Bluff, because he just surveillanced everybody, and then like every 5 years he'll do a sweep, then 5 more years later he'll do another sweep. You know, it was routine. He came in, he say, nah, that Lil B right there. And they were like, they read me my rights and shit, took me outside, took my picture. When I'm outside in homicide taking my picture and shit, I see my brother, baby mama, she ride past. You know, the same one that just dropped me out, she ride past. Then my brother, I see my brother Impala, it come up the street, it ride past. You know what I'm
Appreciate that
saying?
donation. Appreciate that
So,
donation.
so when my brother Impala ride past, he keep going. My mama get out the car. So now here come my mama, and she like, what y'all taking my baby to jail for? Woo, woo. And so they like, we want to talk to him. You can ride with it. She don't have custody of me, so they can't really have no conversation with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't know that at the time. Detective Zimrit and Detective Lauder, who was curly top, they wanted to talk to me to see what I tell them or whatever. So when they take me down the homicide, they find out that my mama don't have custody of me, that she can't get them to consent to talk to me. So they trying to find a lawyer. They can't find no public defender because I'm charged. I don't have a lawyer, so I'm gonna have to get a public defender.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be able to get a public defender because I got a conflict between two adults that got a public defender, and I'm a juvenile and I got a public defender. So they gave me a conflict defender. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't find no conflict defender to get in there about juvenile or whatever. So they take me from there, send me to juvenile. When they bring me out of homicide, they put the head over my head, put the coat over me and whatnot. And the cameras in channel 2, 5, they out there taking pictures and all that. They like, just keep your head down, keep your head down. I kept my head down. Don't know what the hell this is that I'm experiencing right now. I don't even know my life just took a turn for the worse. You know what I'm saying?
In the
I don't
worst
even
way.
know that at the time. So did she set me up? I don't know. What was her point of driving up the street and calling back to the house if you weren't trying to make sure I was still there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's some suspicion on that, you know. But it was a lot of people that betrayed me in this situation, bro. That it's like if you go back on it and be harping on it, a lot of people you'll hurt a lot of people feeling, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, because it was so-called stand-up niggas that condemn me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that selling dope, niggas that shoot niggas, you know what I'm saying? You just sent the 13-year-old to prison. You know what I'm saying? Junkies and all, you know, so it was a lot of people betrayed me, bro. Like a lot of them.
Yeah.
My brother didn't get on the stand and say B did it or point at me or nothing like that. He ain't made no statement or nothing like that. But my issue with my brother, he made a statement in the newspaper. In the newspaper, he say, if Eric said B did it, then B probably did it because you know B bad as hell. Can't nobody tell B nothing. This my own brother saying this in the Atlanta Journal Constitution. You feel me?
Have you had a conversation with your brother?
I ain't talked to my brother in 20-some years, bro. You feel me?
Do you think y'all ever have a conversation?
I feel away because I got my, you know what I'm saying? I'm a solid nigga, bro, you know, and we see things differently. I growed up in prison, so what I may see as some stand-up shit, people that growing up in society don't see it how we see it because we in a tough environment while we got to stand on principle.
Yeah.
My brother, after I had done got the life sentence now, one of the females that testified against me on the stand, pointed at me like, yeah, he did it, and told the detective on the day of the murder that he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He go have 2 children with this
My
lady
shouting.
after 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 I already got the license. You know what I'm saying? This after I got the license, bro.
Yeah.
Now I ain't getting no help from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
tell
yeah,
somebody,
yeah, yeah,
let
yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
undo this wrong, or bitch, you
Yeah.
better go tell these folks you lied, or something. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So you showed me where we stand. And as I growed up in prison, the principal started, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah,
leaning
yeah,
more
yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I just not got to the point where I was like, I'm cold to that nigga. Like,
It gotta
you
be
did
like that.
something you can't undo, bro. Like, and it's hard for me to forgive that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I had a similar situation. You know, when I was at Alto, my little brother had then came down there for an armed robbery charge too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't got to fighting in PMC because I come back from debate class. I go to my locker. You know, I'm a vet. I ain't locking nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, I go in my locker box. You know, my little bottom vault. That my goddamn. That my ATM card.
Yeah.
I go in there, man. That thing empty. I used to have them
Oh
green
no.
guy. Yeah, he geeking. He gambling. I'm like, shut. I don't do no gambling.
No.
So CC's like, man, before you say anything, it's your little brother. I go, this my mama's son, bro.
Yeah.
So I talked to him. I'm like, bro, what going on? So said, man, so this, bro, chain gang rules in effect.
Yes.
But I go
Always.
up top. I go up top. Off the muscle. He talking about, nigga, we got the same mama. Boy, I don't care nothing about that. 2 things.
Yeah.
Bro, you violated and you getting tricked on the table, nigga. And if you ain't fighting, you fucking. You get
Yeah.
nigga, tighten up. Now
Yeah.
check this out now. I come home. I ain't with the bullshit at all. I get it together. Shawty come home. Shawty home, stay home 6 months. Go back to chain gang for robbing the bank.
Mm.
He go do 13 in the feds. Last December, he parole out to my house.
Yeah.
I give Shawty a truck. He living in this house. He living in this house, and goddamn, I done gave him the first truck. I got paid. I got a Dodge Ram 1500.
Yeah.
So I get him the truck. I done paid. I'm like, bro, last time you came home, you stayed home for 6 months. So I try to put some in the goddamn life, bro. I'm sitting. I swear to God, I'm sitting. Goddamn, hold on. I'm sitting watching the news, and then this shit right here come on. Who robbed a tire-owned business.
Fox 5's Doug Evans has the story. Tyrone police have given Fox 5 News new video of the suspect and his getaway car. Here's video of what police say is an old model red Dodge Ram pickup truck. Now take a look at the suspect. Police say he's a black male. He appears to be dressed like a cop. Here's what Tyrone police are saying. He was wearing police-like tactical gear, which he had the outer vest on.
Shout out. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing, but bro, you done pretend to be a police shouter in a truck I gave you. Boy, where you think these folk coming?
Right to
They
you.
come to my house, but I'm just like, bro, you ain't need, bro. Listen, man. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I'm a horrible criminal, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible criminal, shouter. It
Yeah.
goddamn, that's the math ain't math for my nigga. 10
Yeah.
years, but boy, that shit ain't mathing, bro. So the nigga just put me in a certain situation, but from 96 to 2025, bro, the closest niggas I be with is the ones I done went through the struggle with in real
Exactly.
life, bro. And a lot of people don't be understanding that, but I know if something pop off, I know what Shawty gonna do. I
Yeah.
know what he gonna do, and it ain't no second
Exactly.
guess. Another question, said, what day did you learn you was gonna be released?
Um. Well, that came in the halfway house when I knew I was gonna get out of prison.
Yeah.
But the day that I got the paper in the mail, which just so happened to be the best day of my life. Actually, I didn't even get it in the mail. The council, it was in June. It was in June. I mean July 2023. The counselor come to me like, Lewis, we need you up front. They want to talk to you up front. I don't know what you on did, but they want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, but this the game. They
Yeah.
recorded it and everything, so they like, oh, we want to talk to you. So I go up there, the 13 up there, the deputy one of security up there,
Yeah.
the chief counselor up there. And so they like, she say, Lewis, we found a phone that had some gang intelligence in it, and your name is all through the gang intelligence. So what you got to say about yourself? We thought you were doing good trying to get yourself out of prison. I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about no phone y'all found nowhere else. Don't come at me like that. I ain't got nothing to do with what nobody else got going on. So she was like, so we're gonna have to send you to the hole until we figure out what's going on. So I'm like, all right, let's go to the hole. I stand up, turn around, get ready to let the search team put the handcuffs on me. My counselor run from the back of the counseling office like, no, y'all can't send him to the hole. Y'all can't send him to the hole. And she started reading off the paper. He say he just got some paper from the parole board, and they say the board of pardon and parole had decided to grant you tender parole release. In the next 90 days, you'll be going to a transitional center. A transitional facility where you complete a transitional program before release. You know what I'm saying? So she reading it. I don't hear it because I'm worried about this phone. You talking about, found some gang intelligence individual.
Yeah.
And then when I finally catch on, and it say, you been granted parole. And then I remembered I was up for parole at that time. So my heart dropped, bro, and I couldn't even contain myself, bro. I just went to crying, bro. I couldn't even, you feel me?
I'm saying, well, I'm looking at the headlines and I'm looking at the old news clips. Bro, the way that the judge call out your time, they make it seem like it's natural life. Like a nigga
Natural
not
life.
never going home.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was the intention. But the thing about that, that same judge that sentenced, it was so much bull in this case, though. The same judge that sentenced me, bro, she ended up getting shot in the back 4 times by her girlfriend on Cynthia Wright. Yeah, Cynthia Wright. She was my judge. She's like a year after
Hey,
I got convicted.
when
Yeah.
Netflix call you, shout, do not forget me, shout. I just want some popcorn because it
Yeah.
coming, shout.
Bro,
It
we got to
coming.
find, I'm saying, man, but I didn't understand the situation at that time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all tag 50 Cent, man. Tell them folk call Lil B, man.
Hey, let work.
Okay, so somebody asked, did depression kick in after you got sentenced?
No, depression, it did kick in, but depression didn't kick in, for me until 2011, and I know that sounds crazy.
Hold on, you
You know
got
what I'm
locked
saying?
up in 97. Depression didn't kick in
Exactly.
2011?
Exactly, and that's when my reality really kicked in, and that's when I started to take life a little more serious. Because mind you, at the beginning of my incarceration, bro, I'm living in my head. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm living in my head. I'm in prison, but I'm not really in prison. I'm living for the moment. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah,
for right now, I ain't studying if tomorrow come. I ain't worried about that. My mama gave me starts instructions: survive and don't catch now another case. I don't care what you just survive and don't catch now another case.
yeah,
So I'm living for right now. So I'm doing shit right now and time passing me by. So I'm not having time to sit down and be like, damn man, I'm in prison.
yeah,
Because every day I'm doing something. I'm trying
yeah,
to
you acting.
like everybody live for stow day to stow day. I'm living from Sunday to Sunday because I'm waiting to go get some weed so I can smoke some weed,
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
visitation,
yeah,
and my time going by fast.
yeah,
But in 2011, uh, during the rise of the gang coaching in Georgia, the prison system anyway, I ended up getting snatched up and getting put on high max for 7 years. And so yes, so not I ain't do nothing to nothing, but the 7 years that I did on high max was being a person of notoriety. Then they labeled me a gang leader, and then it went to I'm a threat to the institution. I'm a threat to the safety and security of the institution,
What
which
camp
was
was
their
you at?
reason for 7 years.
What camp was you at?
I was at Jackson at the Supermax facility. I was, Jackson got a Supermax,
Yeah,
and they got the regular one. So I was on the Supermax, and this was during the time where they weren't transferring people out of Supermax. Like it's supposed to be a program. You go from E wing all the way to A wing,
yeah,
and then you transfer out. But with me, it was a whole situation. Like they was locking down all the gang leaders, everybody that had any type of influence, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
it was 6 of us that they had in a situation that was not right. They had me, a dude named Lil Duel. You probably remember Lil Duel. They
Yeah.
had
Come on with the one
me.
leg?
Yeah, they had Lil Duel, me, Lil Duel.
Little dude with the one leg.
No, not that's Lil Durin. You talking
Okay,
about Lil
okay.
Durin. I ain't talking about Lil Durin. I said Lil Duel with the goals in the mouth.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Me, Lil rap real good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was me, Lil Duel, um, the dude, World that they finna let out now that just got his case overturned. C God, um, Brian Nichols, and
What?
and a white dude. Well, I ain't gonna. Well, uh, uh, a
Yeah, yeah.
Muslim brother, a Muslim brother, named Sean Watley or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They got all this on this silver lock program where can't nobody deal with it but the CERT team and the supervisor.
Yeah.
If an officer, they done gave these officers instructions, well, if y'all get caught talking to any of these people with the silver lock on their door, we're gonna fire you. And they were doing it, they were firing them. So that situation for 3 years, bro, we ain't get to go outside. We ain't get no mail. We ain't get to use the phone. We couldn't get no visitation. Only thing we were doing was getting to the shower. And some of us had the shower in our cell already, so you didn't have to come out your cell for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They call it the inside recreation, where you recreate inside your cell. And so I did that for 3 years until one day they come around with the inspection team and oh, but man, I'm getting ahead of it though. But before that, during the time that I was doing them 7 years, on them 3 years where I'm not being able to go outside and use the phone and none of that, no contact with my mama and that was when the depression sat in on me because I'm sitting in a cell, brother, and I bullshit you now. I'm sitting in the cell, I'm reading a book. Next thing I know, the cells start getting dark while I'm reading the book. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how the hell is it getting dark? It's daylight outside. I look up, somebody at my window, bro, with a spray can, with a spray paint can, spray paint my window black. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even see out the little bit of freedom that a nigga did have to see the outside world. They
What?
took that from me. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't see out. So now I'm like, damn, why they doing me like this? It's starting to set in like it can't end like this. How long I'm gonna have to put up with this? I ain't got no contact with nobody. I can't
Yeah.
send no line up under the door because they got some in front of the door where if you send it up under there, it come right back to you. So you know what I'm saying? It like I ain't got no contact with nobody and I'm right here, but everybody so far away. And that shit become depressing sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Yeah,
how Max sound like a fucking scary movie, bro. So I'm
it
saying you
was
stay in High Max for 7 years.
for 7 years, yeah.
So I'm
And
saying, bro, how is you maintaining in this environment, bro?
that's why I keep telling you, like, um, if you notice in one of my videos, I was telling you, like, from early on in my incarceration, I found a cheat code, you know what I'm saying, in how to survive in prison. I went when my first encounter with the hole, I went to the hole. I noticed when nobody in there with me, it was just me. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about nobody doing that to me. I ain't gotta worry about doing that to nobody. It's just me and his. It's peaceful. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I ain't no bitch ass nigga, but I'm in an environment where nigga, you got to be on that. I'm on that, but I
yeah,
don't want to be on that. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I don't
yeah,
want to because this Alto shit happened. I don't want to fuck up my reputation and a nigga beat me and
yeah,
now I'm looking bad. So you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So that's why. And then I learned, okay, if I come out and a nigga say anything, I swing on him right here in front of the police. I go to the hole. I ain't worried about nobody getting no get back. I ain't worried about nobody doing nothing because it's just me and now I'm going to the store still.
Yeah,
I get to go to visitation every
yeah,
weekend, get my little weed, smoke, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm living, I'm
yeah,
good. I get
yeah,
on the phone, call home every night at 10 o'clock.
yeah.
This my life. So I made a life of living in the hole like that. So anytime anything went on, I kept my cosmetics up the par, so I never run out of cosmetics. You know, I learned that from y'all niggas, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Learning how
yeah,
to,
yeah,
you
yeah.
got to keep the shit stacked up. So you might not have no food, but I got plenty cosmetics,
You
you know what I'm
got
saying?
to. You
And
got to.
so with that, it prepared me, bro. Like that shit prepared me like for situations like that. Even if you go back early on, when I was living with the adopted family. You know, I used to be on punishment. I used to have to sit in a room. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit in a basement, and the only thing I could do was use my thoughts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would push me through that little situation. I was able to live inside my head and keep dreaming and thinking of shit that I want to do, and that what got me through it, bro. And I'm surprised I came out sane.
Bro, that's some superhero shit. Look, so brother, well, he one of my brothers, Gregory Johnson, is the one who was asking them questions. So we got a question. It say from Crystal. It say, when you got out the transitional facility, were you scared they were going to change their mind?
Yes, yes, I did that all night before I got out. I tossed and turned all night, like, cause I couldn't believe I got a life sentence, bro. And all of a sudden now, September the 27th, 2024, I'm getting released from prison. It's a paper that I got, so I'm like, what did these folks come back and say? Man, we got the wrong person. What did they say? We ain't mean to do this. You ain't I was like that the whole time I was in the halfway house. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, any day, cause I'm Lil B, bro. Ain't nothing good never happened to me in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything that happened to me in prison been harsh. You know, so this little moment, I'm like, this a trip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I tossed and turned all night.
Damn. Who was the first person to take you under their wing in prison? And how many camps have you been to? Well, let's start with that one. Who, if anybody, was the first person to take you up under their wing? I don't know if that's a...
Man, listen, it take a village in that situation. Like, for real, I ain't had just no one person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no one person. I was cool with everybody, like with niggas from down south, niggas from Atlanta, niggas from out of town. You know what I'm saying? I was just cool with everybody, and everybody had nothing took a liking to me. But the first person that I ran into in prison that gave me some game would be Footy. Footy was the first. Footy. Cause I was in juvenile, and Footy used to work in the block. You know what I'm saying? He used to work in the hole. So when he used to come to the hole, he he shouted with Atlanta to death.
All
You
the
know what I'm
way.
saying?
That
Shouted
nigga,
with
it
Atlanta
wasn't
to
in them,
death.
but if he went
Yeah.
from some city
Shouted
shit,
come over
but...
there. Yeah, Shouty come through there. He be like, hey, Lil B, you straight, woo woo, yo little bad ass, woo. And Shouty used to bring me food. You know, bring me the cigarettes and shit and that motherfucker, you know, he used to look out for me. He used to always tell me the do's and the don'ts, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You gonna be all right when you turn 17, you come across the yard, nigga. You got this, woo, woo. Anything I need, he made sure I was straight. So that was the first nigga I ran into. But by the time I turned 17, Footy had done left. You know what I'm saying? Footy was gone by the time I turned 17. So I ended up going to F1, and I went in there, with Put Put.
Straight to the belly of the beast.
Yeah, I went in there with Put them. You know, I went in there with Put Put, Leondo, Corey, cause me and Corey were roommate. Corey,
talking about Fleming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. We had a whole little, it was a whole little squad in there, you know what I'm saying? And Lil Wendell was in there with that too. And so I go over there with Put and Lil Nut and all the little book, all this in the dorm together.
Yeah, it's a bunch of city niggas over there.
They put me down with the game because, you know, I'm thinking they the one that really gave me the game on the chain game. You know what I'm saying? How the chain game. Cause you know, I would go into visitation, doing my little thing in visitation, you know what I'm saying? I might swallow me some and you know what I'm saying, work my move. But Shouty them came up with the thing called Fed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we going Fed. You know what's under nigga, like, yeah, Shouty, we go Fed, bro. Let's just go Fed. And so I'm like, shit, fuck it. And they gave me that gang on that, and that's how I started doing my time. Like, every prison I went to, either I'm trying to find a way to get it in. You know, it's always been about some money, but to me, I was just surviving. So I'm trying to just get high and, you know what I'm saying, make a little bit to get some more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting this shit, selling just enough to get some more, just so I can keep getting high. You know what I'm saying? So that was my little thing though. But Put Footy, you know, dude named Silk. You know, it was a whole lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole
That
lot of
group
people.
that I put you in, a lot of them people in that group, the one that's on Facebook, the Alto Finance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to be the one to put together that next Alto Day, shout because we ain't had
Yeah.
one in about 2 years. But
Oh yeah.
so I got one more question from bro. He said, "What's the longest camp that you stayed at?"
The longest one, well, I was locked down at Jackson. Dang. Reedsville. Reedville might have been the longest camp I stayed at. Reedville. I
How?
stayed at Reedville from 2003 because I was on High Max down there too. That was when I went on High Max the first time. I did the 3 years on High Max for the situation up there at Phillips. So I did I can tell you that too. But I did like from 2003 to 2007, like 4 years.
At Reedville.
Yeah, about the same amount of time in Alto, like, but they would never let me stay nowhere no long time. Like Georgia Department of Correctional send me right here. I might be down here 2 years, 18 months.
Yeah.
They'll send me somewhere else. I've been to 13 different prisons.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I've been to
That's
13
crazy.
different ones.
I got 2 questions. Did you get your GED inside?
Yes, I got my GED. Yeah, that was mandatory. You know, they made us go to school. Either you went to
Yeah, I
school or
remember
you
that.
go into
That
the block.
and they
Yeah.
got damn juice. I mean, I used to be in F2. They used to bring that juice out there. Them niggas be like, juice.
Yeah. The red dot. The red dot. Yeah.
Yo, red dot. All right.
Yeah.
What was your worst experience at Alto?
My worst experience at Alto, man, and it's a crazy experience, but my worst experience at Alto, I was just getting them. And me and bro, I told bro about it.
Yeah,
I was just getting them. I went to the hole for refusing a work detail. And the way Alto set up, they got the juveniles when you go to the hole, they got the juveniles on one range and the rest of it just general population, but we got our own range.
Yeah.
And so when we go to the showers, they take 2 people from the juvenile range and then they take 2 people from the adult range that's on the other side, and we all go in the shower together. But the shower is separated by cages, like fence. It's just regular fence, like you can see through it, you can reach through it, and you know what I'm saying. But it's just the fence hole or whatever. So when I get in the shower, it's another brother of mine, J Rock, God bless the dead. He a juvenile too. He had been like
Rest in peace to
15.
Dope Boy, man. Dope Boy, a real
Yeah.
good dude, man.
Yes, he was, boy.
He
That was
from
my brother.
Eastwick.
Yeah, from Eastwick. Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
brother,
man,
man.
Dope Boy, man. And then I would have thought he would have changed when he came home. He still with that goddamn that
Yeah.
nonchalant. Yeah, man, Dope Boy ain't changed, man.
But
He
that
ain't
was my
changed.
boy. That
Solid
was my
dude,
boy,
man.
man.
Rest in pieces, Dope Boy, man.
Hell yeah. But so me and Shawty in the shower. So it's some dudes on the other side, grown people, you know what I'm saying? I may have been like 14 at the time.
Yeah.
J Rock was like 15, 16 at the time. So the dude, like, y'all want to go to war. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, go to war, nigga. In your shower, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what you
Nigga,
talking about?
take a shower, you know I'm brand new, so I'm covering up certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the nigga all of a sudden, when I tell nigga that, the nigga turned to the gate, he put a hand on one side of the gate, and then the other nigga that's in there with him, he put a hand on another side of the gate. Me and J Rock on this side, these niggas just pull out and go to jacking off. You know what I'm saying? So we like, what the fuck, you know, we spin on them nigga, we got damn spin water on them
Cause you
nigga
can't
head.
get to him. You
Yeah,
can't
you
get to him.
can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. And then what hurt so bad, when you getting out the shower, they got to put the handcuffs on you and shit to get out the shower. And niggas laughing at you. The nigga laughing at you while he got damn, you know what I'm saying? The thing was, and then I wish I could, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit, bro, that was my worst experience up there. I never forget that.
Damn, bro. You know what? When I came from Hayes and I got the Alto, this how I got tricked. I was in PMC and bro, I came with like 8 more niggas from Hayes.
Yeah.
But I'm still relatively a new boy. Cause I've been in Hayes up on the hill. I get the Alto and I keep hearing niggas say, boy, the bitch is gonna be on the yard at Red Call.
Yeah.
So I said, the bitch is gonna be on. I had never heard the term bitch used so freely other than when I was on the street. So I was like, I see niggas brushing their hair, goddamn putting on their clean stripe. Bitch is gonna be on the yard.
Yeah.
Shout I go out to the yard. I see fat. Them a fat,
Fat,
big old
fat.
fat. You don't know fat if you see a fat, a big old dude with 1 tooth missing and got no slit booties on. So I'm looking
Oh
around.
shit.
I see the other sister, the one that looked like Terry Pendleton. I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
Had the good hair. I said, boy, these ain't the bitches that I thought y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
And then when I realized, I was like, bro, Alto really gay as, bro. This a different ass place, bro.
Yeah, but no, it went. See, like, it's a big misconception about Alto. Alto was gay as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up in Alto. But Alto was gay to niggas that was with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you got niggas that's your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? You might have these 2 niggas from Savannah or wherever they from. They play they little game the way they
Yeah,
play
yeah,
they
yeah,
little
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but ain't no nigga doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, niggas saying this shit, but ain't no. So, like, when they were saying niggas getting raped in Alto, I stayed in Alto 4 years. I ain't never seen nobody get raped.
I seen niggas get finessed.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nobody get raped in Alto. Like,
I
what I'm
never
saying.
seen it with my eye. The only time I really knew what happened was with Boat Right.
I see, and I was gone when Boat Right
Okay.
was there. See, Boat Right them came after me. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've never seen well a dude that say they was in Alto and somebody done raped them for real. Now I done seen where them niggas done got fucked, and then them niggas so embarrassed to the point where they like, oh man, the nigga raped me. I
Yeah,
done
yeah, yeah,
seen
yeah, yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
situations, but that shit was rare. You know what I'm saying? That shit was rare. But keep in mind, I did the first 3 years of my time in juvenile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I only stayed in Alto 4 years. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I did the first 3 years of my time in
In
juvenile.
juvenile.
Jane Doctor got me out of Alto immediately. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? As soon as
So
I
you
turned
really, as an
17,
adult, you only did a year at Alto as an adult.
yeah.
Okay,
And
okay,
and,
okay.
and the thing about the year, it seemed like an eternity for that year because I'm in the block, I'm at the block.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in this
yeah.
dorm. Everybody knew you could bet on me, bro. You could bet on Lil B. Lil B get out the hole today. He gonna be back in the block before next week. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah,
that type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I was in there with Solo from the West Side from KK. Yes.
That
Yeah, I was in there with Solo. Solo a solid nigga too.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
remember
yeah.
Solo beat that nigga to
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I when I got there, I had a little homie, A-Town. A-Town was my little homie, bro. And this nigga would not stay out the hole, bro.
Yeah,
That
I
nigga
remember
would.
A-Town.
Yo,
I
man.
remember A-Town.
I
A-Town had a co-defendant. I beat up A-Town co-defendant. He had a co-defendant named Chris.
yeah.
Chris Hopkins, I think, from Bainbridge or some shit. He was
That sound
down
about right.
south.
That sound about right.
Him and A-Town on the case together. We
Yeah.
was in G1. We in G1. We skinny. You know, I don't like Lou when we skinny. So we in there skinny. And, you know, him first it was body snatch, a nigga from Athens named body snatch. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga skinning and shit. So the nigga say, the nigga Chris tell me like nigga ain't gonna do shit. Well, something like that. And so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
what you talking about? I'm
Yeah.
like, nigga, what you talking about? He be like, shit, let go. So me and Chris go in the room, and you know, in Alto back then, you know, they'll come around,
Yeah.
open the doors on the bottom,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then go upstairs,
Yeah.
open the top, then come back. So you
Yeah.
try to get it in, and that little when they trying to make that little round, you know, they'll give you 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
We go in now, me and Chris going, we in. I'm getting the best on. Bebe bust the door open. So when Bebe bust the door open, he come in there, motherfucker. Bebe don't add no question. He just go to wailing on Chris. So you know what I'm saying? We going to work on. We do our dance on that nigga ass. Goddamn, that was A-Town co-defendant. I'll
Damn.
never forget that nigga. I met the nigga in the hole. The nigga had some fake ass goals in his mouth. He had done took the paper from the bugler pack or something, whatever it
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
the
yeah,
kite
yeah,
pack.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
done took the paper from the kite pack and put him in my like ass go.
Yeah. Who is James Doctor, bro? Was an
Oh,
old kid.
he was the director of prison operations and facility back in the day, like over the Georgia Department of Correction.
I ain't never ran into
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was an OG, bro. Got me out of there immediately. That
so
nigga told me, he said, you just go 30 days without no DR. I send you to any prison you want to.
yeah,
I say, send me to Phillip because they be telling me Phillip was the best
Phillip would,
prison to go to.
yeah,
Man, I got a DR. He told me don't get a DR for 30 days. I got a DR in 2. He still transferred me.
damn. So did you get your GED at Alto or you got it in the county?
I got my GD at when I left. I got my GD at Phillips.
Okay, so say what juvenile you came from? He was in Fulton County, bro. Somebody
Yeah,
say what juvenile you came from?
Fulton County, 445,
Yeah.
Capitol Avenue.
So when you get to after you leave Alto, look, this my experience. Cause when they shut Alto down after boat right here and died, they
Mm-hmm.
shipped everybody from Alto out. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
we go to Washington State Prison. Bro, I'm an Alto baby at heart now. So when I'm looking around, I'm like, but these folks ain't got no armor on or nothing. But
Yeah.
it's ridiculous around here. But then what I noticed, them folks thought everybody from Alto was gay, bro. And when I
Nah.
say that, look,
Yeah.
when this shower call, they had 5 showers in there. So when it's shower call. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But let somebody, you can have 4 people back there. One person back there from Alto go back there. But everybody come up out the bathroom.
Yeah.
Everybody come about the
Yeah.
bathroom. Yeah.
See, I ain't get that experience because when I left, bro, I went straight to Phillips, and it was like I was on a college campus. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and then I'm the hometown hero. Like everybody know me down here. You know what I mean? It was a real different experience for me.
Sat say when we first came to Washington, wasn't no man. That's a fact, bro. Who is Sat Taser for real? Cause you know a lot. I got a couple of questions. Why do you think Elaine kept fighting for you so hard?
Man, that my mama, she knew I had done been did an injustice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without her, I'd probably be still sitting in prison right now. You know what I mean? So she made her life about it because she knew it,
Yeah.
it was wrong what had done been done to me. Then nobody else see the crucifixion that was going on with me but her,
Yeah.
and she had a bigger perspective of why what was being done to me was being done to me, and it wasn't just me, it was a million little bees of the world that the same thing is getting done to. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? She wanted
Yeah.
the best for me. That's why she stayed down.
Did you understand who she was when y'all first got together? Did you understand how powerful she was and what she had been a part of?
No, back then, I ain't know nothing about that. I had not seen the movie Black Panther Party,
Yeah.
like with Mario
Yeah.
Van
Yeah.
Peebles them
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
then. I seen that, but I ain't really know nothing about no Black Panther Party. So, and when she came in my life, I was 13. She came on the onset.
From the
Like
get go.
she been here the whole ride. You know what I'm saying?
She been like
And
a
so
guardian angel, bro.
when she started mentoring to me and started inculcating me with her ideology, it came over a period of time because my mama used to come see me every weekend.
Yeah.
So every weekend she'll sit down in front of me and she'll drill me for hours, even from 13 all the way up to I got out. She'll drill me for hours about the struggle, about revolution, about socialism, about capitalism, um, about the different types of governments and things like that, and trying to give me a different perspective on life. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so it was that ideology that she lived by that compelled her to, what I'm saying, stay
Yeah.
on me like that and love
That's
me
a
the way she
blessing.
loved me and hold me down, bro.
That's a blessing
For
right there,
sure.
bro. I know for a fact she was up there every weekend. We got a couple of questions. Why these girls say, "Hey, you Lil B from the Bluff? I know you." All right. Then
Yeah.
Satche say when we first came to Washington wasn't okay. We already read that. Then Omar said, like you remember Omar, don't?
Yeah, Omar with the wave.
Nah, he ain't got no way no more. So I don't do that. Nah, I'm just
Oh,
playing.
Omar ain't got no wave no
Nah,
more.
he still got the good hair, bro. I'm
Yeah,
just
Omar
joking
with the
with
wave. How
it.
can I not give Omar the
Yeah.
preacher man?
Yeah. Omar been trying to save lives for
He
30
been
years.
saved alive.
Yeah. But
Omar the
Omar really,
preacher man. He
he,
used to need Omar one on that used to look out for me when I was a juvenile. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
one of the first one too. He used to be the teacher aide with us.
yeah.
Then he used to be the I think he did something else with counseling or something. We used to stay running into Omar all the time.
Bro, you know Omar is the chaplain at the East Ponce de Leon halfway house.
Yeah.
I'm talking about bro got keys.
Oh yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had talked to him.
doing
I
big.
had talked to him before I talked to him when I was in the halfway house.
Yeah, it's Dr. Howard now. You know, he done got his doctorate and everything.
Yeah, old mom.
Yeah, he be extending his olive branch every now and again. Then, you know, sometimes I be having my tap dancing shoes on. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
It's a hole when you got down there. E1 was the hole when I first got down there to Washington. Okay, then Big Homie say, what's your relationship with the family you have left?
Well, I get along with my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with my sisters, and we got our relationship, whatever. I don't really, outside of them, I don't even tutor have no biological connection to them outside on my daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really know nobody on my mom's side. You feel
Would
me?
you be willing to try to interact with these people?
With who? The people on my mama's
So
side?
this is what I did, bro. Like maybe a year and a half ago, I do the DNA, the ancestry DNA thing. It costs $99. Bro, I find out I got a big brother that live in Douglasville.
Damn.
Now my dad just passed July the 10th, but my brother who I've been having and didn't know, he was able to establish a relationship with my dad and they got cool. But bro, I got a big brother now, like for real, for real. That ancestry.com for real. I encourage you to just do it, bro. Sometimes it don't, you might have some family out there in Cali, you know what I mean?
I got a different type of ideology. Like I'm like, because I don't have no family, I just feel like I divorced my biological family and then inherited the family of humanity. Like here P. News say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I divorced my biological family and inherited the family of humanity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more brothers.
Look at you reciting what Lane done taught you. You over here quote Huey P. News.
That's how nigga live. But I met more people. I'm more closer to more people in prison than I am my own biological brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like that. I'm closer to people that's in prison than I am than anybody, because I done been through struggles when I growed up with these people. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I ain't closed off to family. But I'm 42 now, bro. I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't see you when I was struggling the worst way. So what's the point now?
Ever been back to the Bluff since you came home?
Yeah, I went out there when I first came home, like 4 months after I got out. I went back to the old neighborhood just to see what it looked like, and it looked totally different. It don't look nothing like it looked when I left. You know, but the pieces, the buildings and things are still there.
Yeah.
But a remnant of the phone booth, where the man supposed to got killed at, that's still there. The building where we were living in, the apartment complex we used to live in, it's still there. In the store where it took place at, the store closed, but it's still there.
The building is still there.
Yeah. So I've been back through it. It's still the same people still there too now. Don't forget that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So when you left Alto, you go to Phillips. Where in your bid did the gang culture or the gangland kind of come in?
See, well, first I used to when I ran away from the Foster family, I started hanging out downtown.
Okay.
Now, in Atlanta during that time, downtown was the only time you would find somebody that was gang banging. And down there, it was a lot of people that were GDs and Crips. You know what I'm saying? They were doing the little 8-ball thing back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You old as fuck too, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. And so they were doing the little 8-ball thing back then. I used to be downtown with them niggas in China 5. Right by Kids Sport Profile.
Yeah.
I used to be right down there with them niggas, and so I ain't never want to be no GD or no crook or nothing like that. Yeah. But I used to hang out with the niggas that they didn't like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
The Bloods, but I didn't know they were Bloods at that time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I didn't know that shit. But I used to hang out with these niggas, smoke weed with them and shit. And so I already knew about it. I was affiliated with it, but I wasn't really official yet. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
was with them, but I wasn't official. I go to prison, and I would say around by 2007, 2000, now by 2009, by 2009, the game coach explode, you know what I'm saying, in Georgia. But I had and already told people that I'm a blood. They knew I was associated with blood. Even back then in Alto, niggas knew I was associated with blood back then, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, when it wasn't nobody but me, Die, Fry, couple of other dudes, Sweet with the agitated eyes.
What about LA?
I don't know LA.
LA, he used to be
Unless
with
you talking about Sweet.
he was from California.
Yeah, Sweet with the
Yeah.
agitated eye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
skin.
yeah. Well, Sweet, and then yeah, that was it. But wasn't nobody really doing that because everybody was GDs and Crip, and it was a million of them.
Yeah.
And so around about 2009 is when I started to see the change in it. Like it was a shift came along. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And so I don't know if I can talk about, but look,
No, don't do too much. If you
yeah.
got a thought that you don't need to say it, don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We'll
yeah,
just talk about something else.
it was a shift that came on, and
Yeah.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
exploded. And
Okay.
that kind of,
Did you ever, besides getting your GED, did you ever try to get any type of trades while you was there?
with my type of, with the time that I had, I would put on the back burner to all that. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
couldn't the other people that had a max out date or a parole date, they got first deals on all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I couldn't get that. I can only get a sanitation trade, you know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
custodial maintenance or a kitchen worker or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But them trades, but I did end up getting a machine operator trade
Okay.
from the GCI at Hancock, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I did that. Outside of that, nah, I ain't get nothing else but a GED.
Yeah, like a little burn. Is there anybody still inside you feel like you left behind or want to visit?
Hey, yeah, I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them. I growed up in prison, so the closest people, my closest friends, got life sentences or life without parole, or you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I feel like I left something down there.
Yeah. Wobby girl say, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got three sisters and one. I got four sisters and one brother. All together.
Okay. So and I know we skipping and we going back and forth
Yeah.
like but what does tomorrow look like for Lil B? What would you like to see take place? If not in the city, but I don't think you just a city person. You don't have a city type situation. You really got a
Mm-hmm.
global or international like movement. What what do you want? And I know it's soon because you said September the 27th.
Yeah.
So that'll be your 1 year. And I
Yeah.
don't want to try to put too much on you, bro, because sometimes you just got to live and you just got to
Yeah.
breathe,
Take a
bro.
little bit at a time.
But at the same time, you still Lil B, bro. You like a little big superhero. For real,
But
for real.
to be honest with you, I ain't really had the time to really excel until recently. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to therapy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Faithfully every Thursday. I'm
Bro,
in
I
therapy.
go every Wednesday at 9
Yeah,
o'clock, bro.
yeah, I'm there every Thursday at 1. And
Yeah.
so my mental health, I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I'm right on that. I don't wanna be one of the people that got out here and felt like I couldn't do it. And felt like I'm giving up, I'm going back to prison where I know is, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to keep that in check. So for me, tomorrow is still being determined,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
cause I had so many dreams in prison, and it's crazy to say it, and people wouldn't even understand it, bro. I had so many dreams in prison to get me through my incarceration. But soon as I got my freedom, bro,
Yeah.
I can't even figure out what the hell I want to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
It like all that shit just vanished, bro. I'm for real. So
do you
you know,
sometimes get
it's
overwhelmed with everything that's going on? Cause when you left, bro, it's 1997. Ain't no
yeah.
cell phone like that. And then everything is for everything. They got flying cars now.
Yeah,
Almost for real.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And an officer told me that one time after I had done got my time, I was coming back from the Fulton County courthouse, and the deputy that was escorting me, first he asked me, he say, "Have you ever been outside of Georgia? I mean, been outside of Atlanta?"
Yeah.
I say, "Yeah, I don't been outside of Atlanta." He say, "You ever been down south?" I say, "Nah, I ain't never been down south." He say, "You gonna see a lot of down south before you go home. You gonna see a lot of it." He say, as a matter of fact, he say cars gonna be flying and they gonna be selling pussy in the can by the time you get out.
Now, why
I
you
mean, so
bullshit? They
cars
damn
gonna be
near
flying.
selling pussy in the can.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
cars gonna be flying. For
Damn, bro.
real. But
Bro, how you deal with the hatred, bro? Cause when I look at the news, bro, politicians, I'm talking about mayors,
mm-hmm,
elected officials,
mm-hmm.
presidential president, bro, you had the world. The world was against you,
Yeah.
and use you as a pawn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Does this ever play on your psyche?
Yeah, it do now because I know better. But back then, it didn't affect me at all because I didn't understand what was being done to me. You know, I keep trying to explain it to people. I don't know if I articulate it right or not.
Yeah,
To go to prison in the hood is like a badge of honor, a rite of passage.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So me going to prison, I didn't look at it as a negative or it being some type of interference with my life in some form of normacy.
yeah,
I'm I'm doing what people in my neighborhood do. This is our cycle. So
yeah,
my mind is like, this is normal for me. This is what we supposed to do. Only thing I gotta do is just do the time, make it out. Everything gonna be good. I'm gonna be a hood celebrity. I'm gonna be a superstar. Ooh, they
yeah,
gonna love me in the block. I
yeah,
ain't tell on nobody. Girls gonna want me. That was
yeah,
my reality. So a lot of the struggling that a lot of people did while you know what I'm saying going through that, I ain't see it like that because it was the norm for me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was normal.
Do you see yourself having children?
I can, I can have some children, but I had an experience, bro, that like kind of then deterred me a little bit because I met a female while I was in prison, and
Yeah,
during the time that I was meet while I was dealing with her, I'm dealing with her in the sense of trying to survive in prison. So, you know, when you meet a girl with a life, and I got a life sentence, so if I meet a girl, I'm playing for the longevity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing to just have you around for a year, you know what I'm saying? And then you get on about your business. So I
mhm.
had that experience with this girl when I got out. Prison relationship ain't the same as a
I be trying to explain it to people, but what I know about sitting in the cell is when somebody come home, folk, bro, you gotta let them folk figure themselves out, spend some
yeah,
time with themselves. You see what I'm saying? If you
yeah,
suffocate them, bro, you liable to get choked out, bro. Cause
yeah,
you can't handle it. I'm still throw it off. I've been home 20 years. I'm still throw it off a little bit, bro. Just the
yeah,
basic stuff. It took me, bro. I done put my skull cap on 3 times. I said, nah, you ain't gonna put no skull cap on, child. Do not put no skull cap on.
yeah,
So, but it don't never leave. And then that's
mhm,
why I go to therapy. Cause I know I ain't all the way right. So
yeah,
I try to sit down and but then I still got the edge too. I got that
yeah.
edge where I'm just like, man, listen, bro. At the end of the day, boy,
I have my ways. I
yeah,
got my ways, you know what I'm saying? But I think for the most part, I keep them in check. I don't think nothing wrong with me psychologically,
yeah,
but that is some indelible scars there that you just can't, you know what I'm saying, ignore. Cause it be times where I be like, it'll be raining outside or something. I'd
yeah.
be like, in my mind, and it's crazy to say, bro, I've been like, damn, bro, I could have been in the cell, goddamn, I'd be sleeping all day if I.
Dang, dang. I don't know if it's phone wrong or what. Maybe he'll come back, y'all.
You can hear me, bro?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Cause my phone ringing. Hold up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all can see you now.
Uh,
Yeah. It just froze a little bit. It comes back.
yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think is one of the most powerful, while you was incarcerated, what do you think is one of the most powerful books that you ever read?
Man, Che Guevara, man. Che Guevara, the life of Che Guevara.
What's
That
Che
was my
Guevara, bro?
yep, Che Guevara. See, you probably just remember a picture of him. The dude, the Latino dude, you know what I'm saying, with the beret on, had a
Oh, this dude right here. That's the right here.
yeah, Che Guevara. He led the revolution with Castro to take Cuba, to overthrow the government in Cuba.
Yeah.
He a good read too. Real good read. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was a book that was so powerful for me. It started me to looking at uh politics and social issues and things like that from a different perspective, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it was that book. And then after that it was the Malcolm X, and then, you know, after the Malcolm X, it was the um autobiography of what my boy Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the autobiography of Marcus Garvey. And then like I read so many books,
I know, bro.
like it's everything. But yeah, Che Guevara.
I got say who is someone in prison that you met that had a that you met that had a impact on you to your hold on. I ain't got my glass on. Who is someone in prison that you met that has had an impact on you or your life still today?
Oh, Silk, a dude named Eric Shaw, for her home. I never
Damn,
forget
that
him.
name sound familiar. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Silk. Okay.
Silk, like, you know, Shaw had been now mind you, when I left Alto, bro, I ended up catching me a correction officer just on the screen for me being Lil B. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he I had a dude from Rome, Cedar Town, somewhere named Pimp. And Pimp also a significant I don't know how I let Dion McClarity. I don't know how I let that go.
Yeah.
But Pimp showed me how to catch a female, you know what I'm saying, from behind the wall, like a correctional officer. And Silk then was already on that, but I'm getting it from a nigga that he called a country nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that
Yeah.
nigga fucking with that country nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I always been cool with niggas from everywhere now. So the nigga Pimp had me in the mirror, bro, in there all day. Um, in there all day had me saying, this is what you tell her. He gave me line for line what I tell the girl. He
Yeah.
say, you tell her XYZ, and when she say this, you say XYZ. He
Yeah.
got me in the mirror practicing. I end up going to security and rehearsing everything I'm saying, everything that we had to
Yeah.
rehearse. And I end up catching her, bro. And so when I end up catching her, I'm getting the weed in, but I'm getting all the weed. The Pimp, because I'm just keeping me some weed to smoke. I'm getting
Yeah.
the rest of it. The Pimp
Yeah.
getting some money. He giving me some money I ain't never seen before. So
Yeah.
hell yeah, I'm gonna keep fucking with him. So all my homeboy were like, man, that nigga fucking with them country nigga, that nigga fucking with them country nigga.
Yeah.
They fucked around and moved Silk down now in the dorm with me now and shouted from her to home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he know what's going on with me and everything. So Shawty moving the dorm with me, and he give me the gun. He started lacing me. He like, bro, you do this because he had like 3, 4 females up here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
at one prison, I literally seen it. She
Yeah.
bringing it, she bringing it, she bring. He hitting her, and he hitting her. You know what I'm saying? One of
Oh
them situations.
man.
Yeah, Shawty bad motherfucker. And he went to lace me. So after that, he took me to. I went to Reedville. He ended up getting a fight with the police. Go to Reedville. I end up going to Reedville right behind him. He doing the same thing down there. I run into him. He look, bro, you could do the same thing. Ooh, lace me up again, and I did the same thing
Yeah.
down there
Yeah.
again. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
Silk, Eric Shaw,
Yeah.
most definitely him.
What Bobby girl say, don't you have a book?
Nah, my mama got a book called The Condemnation of Lil B.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine Brown
Yeah.
wrote that. Yeah.
Well, we got one in the making though.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Lil B is trauma. You do the right thing. Talk about with Dr. Butler. He a trained pill. Oh yeah, that's Coach
Yeah.
Steel. Yeah, Coach Steel. But let me see what was the first thing you wanted to once you got out?
Man, pepper steak and rice. I've been craving that shit for. I was craving that shit for 27 years.
Pepper steak and rice, bro.
Pepper steak and rice. I ain't want nothing else. Give me some pepper steak and rice. I was straight. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I wanted, bro. I ain't even lying. I
So
wanted me some motherfucking pepper steak and rice.
how you get from Georgia straight to California, bro?
Um, my mama Elaine Brown, she in 20 like 12 or 13, somewhere like that. When they kicked out my visitation list, she came back to California. And
Yeah.
so by her coming out here to California, she had a little piece of land that she had, and she ended up finding a way to figure it out. And she built the 79 unit affordable housing for low income people
Yeah.
on the little land that she had. So she started a nonprofit called Oakland in the World Enterprises, where they geared towards helping formerly incarcerated, the marginalized people, trying to build black wealth, just to be self-sufficient within ourselves. So our goal is to take the building that my mama built and use that as a model throughout the United States. So and let our people know we can do this forever. And then on the ground level, we got a tech center that's being developed by formerly incarcerated people. We have a
Mhm.
grocery store that's being developed by me, and we also have a restaurant that's being developed by a formerly incarcerated person right now
So
as
you
we speak.
sound like one of them Black Panther niggas, bro.
I sound like one. Oh shit! Oh
Nigga, I
shit,
almost
man.
got goosebumps, bro. I almost put
Yeah.
on my black leather jacket, nigga. You
Yeah,
talking
let's do it. Power to the
about?
people. You feel me? Power to the people.
Oh, hey man, she had some choice things to say about the movie. I was looking at the interview. I was like, that man Brown right there. She the Judas, the Black Messiah, Judas the Black
Yeah,
Messiah.
yeah,
She
Judas the Black
ain't like
Messiah.
that movie,
No,
bro.
nobody don't like that movie because it don't tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's showing the side of the betrayal.
Do you plan on being a motivational speaker for the Black youth?
Yeah, I'm always gonna be I'm always gonna tell the you the right thing though, whether I'm a motivational speaker or not. I see kids out on a daily, and I'm lacing them with it. Like I go to high schools and some of these middle schools out here, like by like before the summer break came, I was at Dublin High School. I went up there to Dublin High School. I done spoke up down, spoke at Castlemont High School
Yeah.
out here in California. I spoke at Westmount, middle school. I be doing it
So you
from here.
already active. You didn't give yourself no time to just sit and relax. You jumped out though.
Yeah, because I was scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of the failure. You feel me? I don't want to be one of them that's out here like, damn man, how I'm gonna survive. Once you get that type of stress on you, my experience limited. You know what I'm saying? Like my hustle abilities and all that, mine is limited legally. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So if you get stressed out, you're gonna resort to what you know best. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep that in check. That's why I try to stay on the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
to trick myself out the street when I first came home, bro. Cause I was
yeah,
like, I'm surgical with the pistol. We'll talk about that offline. But I got with some nigga from Alto. And
yeah,
you already know they were with it. And I just bro, I'm laid down in the cut on some nonsense. Mind you, I just missed 9 years of my daughter's life, bro. And I had started taking her to school. She was going to Tony Elementary. Think she hadn't made it to Columbia Middle School, bro. She called me. We'll talk about. She called me, bro, and it just throw me. I was like, bro, you finna trick yourself out the street again,
mm,
bro. And it just I just vowed, bro, never to ever be back on no fuck shit, bro. But I have nightmares about prison to this day, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I know I can say, I could put it like this in regards to that question about the culture.
Mhm.
Um, in like 2010, some had done developed called the third coast. It was something going on called the third coast.
Okay.
That had done developed in the Georgia prisons. This one you knew the change was coming along. And and during the process of that third coast operation, I just so happened to have some momentum, you know what I'm saying? Like with the game, I'm a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
You nigga know I ain't going for that strain, doing it. And so a lot of people started following it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're gonna rock out the shop. This is what we doing. And so I got down with it. We went to doing it and it blowed up. You know what I'm saying? It blowed up. And so in the process of that blowing up, I get snatched up and put on high max for mainly that situation. You know what I'm saying? That what really led me to high max was the third coast situation. And they labeled me the leader of the third coast, which I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But they labeled me the leader of the third coast. I supposed to have so many people and all this. So that what landed me. And in the process of that, that's when you started to see the change in the culture. And then after the third coast failed, it just was like everybody was like, because everybody down south that was a member was from the South. You know what I'm saying? We from down here, wasn't nobody from New York, wasn't on that. So when that happened and they found out some things transpired that didn't supposed to go on, now all these people from out of state that set up shop down here, now everybody down here is with these people now. We with everybody else now, all behind the third coast. But that's when it started to change around about 9 or 10.
Okay. Crystal said you gonna make Butler pull out his bow tie. Oh yeah, I got bow tie. I got bow tie. So let me ask you this: from a I guess a spiritual perspective, where are you?
You know, I'm devout Muslim. You know, I bump my head daily, but spiritual, try to stay as close to Allah as I can. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to uphold my obligations as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I've been a Muslim for a lot of years now, but I ain't never been a Muslim that been a part of the community. Whether if that makes sense to
Yeah,
you.
it do. It do. When I say community, when you say community, I'm thinking internally community.
Nah,
No,
I
that's
ain't never been a part of the community with like in the institution. You know how like either you this or you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was that, but I used to still go down there and pray with the Muslims, like go through Ramadan with the Muslims, and you know what I'm saying. I dawah with them and whatever. You know what I'm saying. I ain't never draw my no Muslim blood or that like that. You know what I'm saying. But I ain't never been put in that situation. But I was standing on this side. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Have you gone to the mosque since you've been home?
Of course, yeah. I go out here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I go out here.
That's what's up. What part of Cali are you in?
I'm in Oakland,
Oh,
California, the town.
Boy, that's a powerful place, bro.
Yes, it is. This is the birthplace of the Black Panther Party.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what? My daughter, she's in 6th grade, my youngest child, and she takes some gifted classes, but I don't be feeling like they give her enough, bro. I actually got her and then faded off again.
Nah, that was my phone.
I be giving her assignments. So her assignment this week is she got to do a report on Angela Davis. Last week
that's a good one.
It was so even when I talked to the young ladies at the program, like at the cab court, the cab juvenile court, bro, I'm asking them basic questions, and you'd be surprised at how many high school kids don't know when slavery ended.
Yeah.
And how important is, and this ain't no prison question, bro. This is just a real life question. How important do you think understanding of self is for our Black youth in reference to how we gonna make it in the world?
It's paramount. It was very, very important because if you don't know what you come from and what you done been through, how you gonna know where you going? You know what I'm saying? So you know the past tell you a lot about the future. You know what I'm saying? If you just pay attention to it, so that is paramount. Like we need that. You know what I'm saying? We can't continue to ask for change in our society amongst ourselves if we continue the same cycle. Like we ain't nobody making no change. It's the same thing. We doing the same thing too. Out of 5 million Black people, 10,000 make it. You know what I'm saying? The rest of you know what I'm saying, is that situation, and we got to change that. And knowing our history and what we come from is very important to doing that.
I sometimes explain propaganda to my kids, and I explain the power of media and that it is a tool. With you being a victim of the news and the media, what is your perception today when you, if you even look at the news, when you see some stories going by, when you see another potential Lil B on the news, what goes through your mind?
I do watch the news. I try to stay up to date on as much politics as I can, because politics decide our life. You know what I'm saying? It gonna determine how we gonna move around out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see it a lot, and I see divisiveness. You know what I'm saying? And I see how it's not enough, not enough solutions. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of diagnosis, but not enough solutions. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
To our problems. You know what I'm saying? Like we American citizens, yeah, but we don't have American problems. You know what I'm saying? This is the richest country that is in the world, but we as Black people don't have American type problem. We struggling, we don't own nothing. You know what I'm saying? We at the top of the food chain when it comes to the homelessness. When it comes to incarceration, you know what I'm saying? Like we always done been on the bottom when it came to dealing with the Black people in American society. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see, like, if we come up with I think we need to see more solutions as opposed to everybody diagnosing our problems, telling us what our problems
I think
are.
when I see the news, I see it, but then now I always search for the origin of certain things. So when I start thinking about mass media and I think about movies, I think about the original movie, which is The Birth of a Nation, and the impact that it had on the United States. You know that the Klan didn't even start burning crosses till they saw it in the movie. And then I think about Hitler with the Holocaust, how he took his soldiers and made them watch movies that would promote the fact that they were superior. And so then I think about all that. Then when I look at the news, I look at it with my arms folded, because I see when you get done tearing down one Black man, you're gonna tear another one down.
Another one.
And then another one. Then it just keep going and just keep going. I say this is a part of the issue right there. Even when they word some of the things that they be saying, I be like, they programming us to think of, well, now if a police kill a Black dude, we so desensitized, bro. It's just like we so disconnected. And I'm saying that I'll say this, and I'll say it while we on air. Bro, be careful how you move, because you're a powerful individual. And you've been hated since birth, Shawty.
Tell me about it.
And I don't even think, bro, I don't know what we'll talk about it off air, but it's certain things, bro. I be like, if I'm gonna die in the fire, I'm gonna die in the fire. I'll be okay with it, because I know I died doing what I was supposed to do. Even when, and I tell everybody, bro, I look good in a pair of Jordans, bro, but I'm a fool ass Scottie Pippen. So whatever you need me to do, bro, I'm on standby. I'm on standby. I just want to win. I just came for the win. That's all I came for.
Exactly.
Coach said, please don't tell about your trip to Compton. Oh, I went to Compton, Sheldon.
Oh, yeah?
Bro, no, it wasn't like
that. Where you went at in Compton, boy?
Bro, okay, so look, check me out now. So
you gotta
I
be careful down there.
I get my certification in anger management. So I ain't making a whole lot of money, but I'm on a grant with the Department of Labor, Morehouse, a whole bunch of other people, bro. So every year they fly us out to San Diego. So I'm with Coach. Coach got me on there. So when we go out there, it's a bunch of old folk. I'm like, bro, I'm finna get me a rental car. I'm finna ride around. So then Coach like, man, you know, Coach he'll look, oh, he like, y'all got some people in Compton. So I ain't never been to Compton, Sheldon. I done seen boys in the hood a million times. Sheldon, when we go down there, bro, it's like you take a new boy and you put him in F1, and I'm like, nigga, nah, let go. Cause they like, he talking to, he like, yeah, Sheldon just got shot right there a couple of hours ago. I said, man, let go. What we doing down here? I'm down here with my all-white polo. You know what I mean? I'm neutral. I don't want to be here. Trap advice say, did you know boat right?
Nah, they came after me. I had already left Alto by the time boat right them got up there. I was already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left in 02, 01, 02. I left in 02.
Yeah. It was still Alto at that time. And then Wildgirl said she just left LA. She just, bro, I love San Diego. San Diego look like a
Man,
screensaver.
they
It just
say Wobie's girl. That might be my sister.
stop playing, bro.
I ain't lying. Is that I don't know. Cause my sister girlfriend named Wobie. That might be my sister. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be crazy if it is. Um, so we creeping up on 80 minutes. And my cough about to wear off. This is what I need for you to do. She said it is, Shouty.
I knew that. Yeah, that's my sister. Yeah.
That was so good to see you home. I remember seeing it on the news.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
What when was the first time you saw yourself on the news, Shouty?
Um, Well, I ain't the first time I seen myself on in the news was a newspaper. I was on Capitol Avenue, and I don't if you ever been to Capitol Avenue before. Everybody remember Mr. Blasting Gang. Mr. Blasting Gang come in at like 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? He slid the newspaper up under my door, and when he slid the newspaper up under my door, it's a picture of me, my whole face. You know what I'm saying? This was after they binded me over. It was a picture of me, my whole face on them. And then I read the story. They done call me a man child. Uh, they done call me a man child. They done call me a fucking a menace to society.
A super predator?
They call me everything, and I'm like, damn. And I'm thinking I'm still gonna get out on it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the only thing you got to do, I had some good instruction from the people I was on the K with.
Yeah.
Just be quiet and don't say nothing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Just be quiet and don't say nothing. Everything gonna work out. They told me to do these things. I did that.
Yeah.
They didn't. You feel me? They told me just picture that, shout. They tell me be quiet. You ain't got to say nothing, y'all. Just sit back, be quiet. They can't do nothing to you. You're a juvenile. They ain't gonna just be quiet. And I do that. As soon as I turn around, you in the DA office with the DA talking about goddamn, you gonna turn state evident for party to the crime of murder, and you know what I'm saying? Now you implicate me. I'm still being quiet. You done told me to be quiet. I'm still being quiet.
And he said Lil B was the reason I got sentenced up.
Yep, 440 and 441. Down so there, they made me the example.
They did, bro. I got sentenced up under that same bill, bro.
Yeah.
Cause they changed it in '95, and bro, they
changed it in '94.
They did.
They changed it in '94.
I know in '95
when Zell Miller was our governor.
Oh yeah.
When Zell Miller was the governor.
Yeah.
That Senate Bill 440 and that Senate Bill 441 with the mandatory minimums.
Yep. Them 7 deadly sins.
85%, wasn't it?
Bro, I do 100%.
Yeah, it was 90%. 90%. It was 90% of your time. Yep.
I called you a minister. Let me ask you this, bro, because how old are you right now?
I'm 42.
You 42. If you could say something to the 13-year-old Lil B, what would you say, Shouty?
What I always say, don't let these niggas trick you off the street, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let these niggas trick you off the street. If I could have told myself the information that I have now, I would have never experienced none of this. You know what I'm saying? I would have never experienced none of this. We ain't never really just came out and talked about the case. You know what I'm saying? I never spoke about the case, period, because it's still some open wounds right there to the point of where you say certain things, certain niggas in place in position now that I can say a couple of words and nigga mess up your whole career, nigga, because you know what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I tend to not talk about it too much. But the fact remains, it was niggas on this case with me, you know what I'm saying, that told me not to say nothing and never, and I wouldn't have told anyway because I was laced like that. But you had niggas that were telling me not to do it, bro, and they would turn around doing the same thing. And these niggas that's OG niggas that's teaching me the game.
I got
and then got on the stand and testified on me. I know.
Base guard, what up? And then my co-defendants tricked me the same way then got as on the stand and
Got saying
testified on me.
testify, yeah.
Bro, it's like he was 15 when he got sentenced. Bro, who is Set Chaser? He know a lot, bro.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, he know a lot. And then AJ said, this ain't Lil B shaking my head. I don't know what he talking about.
Ajax.
Talking about,
You most
not
definitely
rapping
Big
Ajax.
B. Huh?
Not rapping Ajax.
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Okay. Look, so this what I need, man. I need to, while I got this phone, I need to put your YouTube underground rapper. Lil B is the underground rapper.
Oh,
Then you gonna have folk that gonna get on here. Cause I don't know who
oh yeah.
Ajax is, but some folk just gonna be talking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm about to put your what's up on the retro? What your I think I know it. It's Lil B
Would be from the Bluff. Oh, you talking about the YouTube page?
YouTube and the Instagram.
Southpaw Moopaw.
Bro, what do that mean, bro?
Real right. Southpaw, if you fighting Southpaw from you leading with the right, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real right.
This the real Lil B or something like that.
Most definitely.
Lil B
Tell them
made the
again.
song Birthright. Nah, bro, you talking about this the real Lil B right here. I'm not fin. Bro, I was on here talking with them folk. Sometimes you be having these little 11-year-old be hopping online,
Yeah.
bro. Bro, they them folk be live. So this what I want to do, man. I think the next time we go live, we need to go from your channel. But I need for everybody to go to Lil B from the Bluff page, man.
Yeah.
Subscribe to that page, man. On that Instagram. Let me pull that Instagram up. Um Tomorrow when we hop online, we're gonna be a tad bit more structured. We're gonna do the let's say, look it up a little bit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Tonight we kind of dealt with the chat, but
Yeah.
tomorrow what we're gonna do is we're gonna get structured in what it is. I don't have no classes tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on your time schedule. I might be able to pull one of your Alto buddies, and A-Town supposed to be pulling up on me, man.
Yeah.
And just get out there. But that's what I've been doing, bro. I just been in my mind, I'm like, bro, we did a lot of time. And it affected people. So I had to do 10 in my mind, bro. Like, I'm finna stop somebody else from going to chain gang.
Yeah.
I'm finna stop somebody else from going to chain gang. And so that's what I'm on, bro. My whole campaign, that's what I'm on. But what I'm telling you, I understand when LeBron James coming to the building. Hey man, that jump shot you got good, but shout out to you or LeBron James with the thing, you can affect a whole population of people. I want to ask you some more questions, but I don't even want to get political. And it's not political, it's some street shit. Cause I'm seeing all this stuff on Instagram about this and that, but
Yeah.
I don't be liking to comment on folk, bro. I never know who I'm gonna run into. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I don't create. And then I don't know. I don't know what your story is, so I don't even want to comment on that,
Far as what?
bro. You got somebody from your hood, going against somebody from another hood, talking about he said this, he said that. They got
But
report.
listen,
Come on.
I don't know. You gotta understand, Shout them was around when I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? From my understanding, Shouted not from the Bluff. You know what I'm saying? From my understanding, Shouted from Simpson. You
Okay.
feel me? Shouted from down there. Now the Bluff is Griffin, Meldrum, North Avenue, Dalvini, James P. Broadley right here up on this end, Paynes and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the Bluff. Anything outside of that circle, you know what I'm saying? We can't speak on Sunset and all that. That's the Bluff. Until you get over Kennedy Street, then it turning into Vine City. In that Vine City, them two different neighborhoods, but we so close together. But you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't, niggas, we some gangsters. We told at a young age, whenever you get locked up, you don't say nothing to the police.
Yeah.
Nobody say nothing to the police. Them the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them the rule, bro. You don't never say nothing to the police. So at 13, if I knew better than to go in there and make a statement, ain't no way in hell no grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? You can't trick the police, bro. These folks trained to do this shit.
You know what? I be looking at hours of interrogation footage, and I'm like, bro, these folks trained to get you up off that information, man. Cause
Yeah.
I be paying attention to that ass little light questions like, oh, where you go to school at? How you feel about the weather? It's psychological because they get you in the rhythm of give and go, give and go, give and
Yeah.
go. And then the questions start getting different. Bro, you're not tricking the police. You're not tricking the police. You tricking
Gotcha.
yourself.
Yeah, I got you. We got plenty on.
The
But
Rico
yeah, bro,
Ezzard.
like,
Change my name. This Rico Ezzard, I changed my name. I want to hear Alto story a bit, dog. I don't know who Rico is. But man, we got plenty of stories coming on, but we're gonna document it tomorrow, bro. We're gonna be more structured with it. Right now we got in the chat,
yeah,
bro. I
yeah,
appreciate you getting online, bro. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, man.
it's good.
However I can support, bro, we'll talk offline, but I'm here. This what I do. This what I
Yeah,
do, bro. This what I do. So somebody got to create change. Somebody got to do something that's gonna, be righteous. And that's what I'm on. That's what
and
I'm on, man.
I'm trying to stay righteous as I can be, boy.
Yeah,
Trying to see
you're on the right track, bro.
you
Oh, I'm gonna
get
tell
right
one
and
more
left
story,
wrong.
y'all. I'm gonna tell you one story because we talked about it. I thought Lil B was gonna stab me at
Oh
Alto.
yeah.
This my last story, bro. Bro, true story. Cause look, you were running with a crew and
Yeah.
your name was hot, like, bro.
Yeah.
He'll
I was on
pop
that
some off.
bullshit. Yeah.
So me and Lil Pat get into it. We have and Pat was
Yeah, I was on
y'all
that
had a city.
bullshit.
Y'all like it's some city nigga, but it was some I'm from
Yeah.
Decatur, child. I'm from Decatur. Then I don't get along with people for real, for real. Like I
Yeah.
ride motorcycle, but I can't even ride with a motorcycle guy. I be like, bro, I'm not doing none of that goofy stuff, bro. I ain't on it. Me
Yeah.
and Shaw to get into it. I get the upper hand, and I'm gonna be honest. Lil Pat could have fucked me up enough.
Yeah.
All he had to do when we was on that toilet stool, all he had to do it lean
Just
back.
lean back. Yeah.
Bro, it would have been embarrassing for you, boy. I'm being
Yeah.
honest. That me being honest, y'all.
Yeah.
But he didn't. On some G shit, we holding each other, and he like, shit, shout you straight. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm straight. But that nigga let me go.
Yeah.
I I gave it to him. Sent her to the infirmary. I get a word. Hey man, stay your ass out that chow hall, man.
Yeah.
Then I go, I said, fuck it. I got a pistol on me too. I go to the chow hall. But I see you and about 2 more other niggas in there. I say, hell no, that nigga on the prowl, shout. I ain't eat for 3 days.
You ain't eat for 3 on.
I ain't eat for 3 days, shout.
Man, I remember that shit, but I never forget that.
Yeah,
Yup, got the
man.
2 goals. Yeah.
Who are that? Me ain't got them free grills. All right, I don't know who Ajax here. They taking over. Hey man, I appreciate y'all logging in, man. Subscribe. Hit bro up. Lil B from the Bluff. I don't know who the rapper is, Lil B. We ain't on none of that.
Yeah.
We talking
Yeah.
about, yeah, you can't say the Bluff without the B.
Without putting the B in it, man.
Yeah,
You can't
without
mention
putting
the
the B
Bluff,
in
you
it,
don't
bro.
put the B in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
So we'll be back on here tomorrow, man. It'll be a shorter time, but it'll be more structured, bro. We out, man. I talk to you tomorrow, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, one.